Yeah. Get him, Brian. Yeah, I know someone was, Amber on the stream was asking about, the difference between religion and spirituality, and she says she, feels she's a spiritual person but doesn't really feel religion is true. Well, you're on the right path, because religion is crap. It's separation. It's built off belief systems, and you can see the triggeredness of people that come from religious backgrounds or are still heavily in the religious programming. It is a programming that's passed down from your parents, because that's where you start your religion. So you're born into a certain religion typically. Some people join them. I don't know, it's weird. But anyways, some people do weird things. But anyway, so that is, it's an attempt to make you feel spiritual, but you're not. You're in an indoctrination system. And people that claim to be spiritual, people like Christians, want to come on our screen blabbing about the 10 Commandments when we know sure as shit you ain't following the 10 Commandments. Excuse me? You want us to follow the 10 Commandments because she's God, but there's no way that you stayed abstinent until marriage, okay? I don't think that's even a commandment, but I really don't remember CCD. But anyways, the commandments or, the different belief systems that Christianity and all these things have, that you can't do this till you're married and do that, you have to follow the 10 Commandments and blah, 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 blah. These different things, people that are religious or think they are don't even do these things. And then they want to come on here, all of a sudden someone says the 3-letter word God, and all of a sudden everyone's religious programming just comes right back to them and they just start spewing everywhere. And it's because it's belief systems. That's why you have different religions. Whereas spirituality, it's just a bubble of consciousness. It's just everything. Yes, people are at different levels of spirituality, and there are belief systems in spirituality, but it's more open than rigid religion belief systems. Spirituality, there's levels to it. And the highest level is to obtain enlightenment through the physical experience, which is recognizing we're all God with God, and we're all in physical vessels in a physical ascension. That is true enlightenment. It's not transcending your body. Buddha already did that for you guys, so you can relax about trying to meditate until you ascend the physical experience. It's about now merging the two. That's why Mom's here in the physical. So that's what's so important. And the religion is a programming based in separation. If you want to talk about, besides God and humanity separation, one of the oldest separations is religion, because it's based off all of these things. Like, does anybody know who wrote the Bible? You can say it was John the Baptist. I don't even know who they say wrote the Bible, to be honest. But they have manipulated it. The Cabal took out so many of the truths, like, Jesus being a woman. They flipped everything. Most of the disciple documentation is still hidden or was hidden in the Vatican. So there's so much that we don't know, and we think we have it all figured out off of what a religion that your parents you were born into, that everybody else is doing around you with different churches and all these different things. It's crap. It's a way for people, and because what are most wars based off of? Religion and separation. That's where all the major wars really stem from, especially in the Middle East. So they want to create separation through that, but spirituality is being open and not following the rigid belief systems of religion. So you're on the right path if you feel you're spiritual, because religion, if you're still in a religious programming at this point, you are very much behind in consciousness. If you haven't evolved past religious beliefs, because that is very low in the totem pole of consciousness. You're very closed off in a window of your bubble of religion, and it's crap. So it is very low. And Michael said it today on our video. He was like, if humanity for a moment thinks that they have evolved rapidly, they have not. He's like, we are the slowest species to evolve. It's taken way longer than it should have. We're so behind. I mean, God goes on a reality TV show claimed by an acclaimed doctor founded by a Cabal member named Oprah, and most people could not feel her. That's a problem. And even though we were very hopeful and definitely more optimistic about being on that show, Mom needed to see, all of you need to see, that majority of the population is not choosing love. Everybody needs to see that. You need to see it for yourself. You want to see the hate, you want to see the projections, you want to see how people are programmed. You just saw a tiny little piece of it with Mom going on that show. Because that's what everybody needs to see to be ready, to see how deeply humanity's been programmed, how much of a divine intervention they need at this point, how much disclosure is going to rock them, and how much more we are needed by mom's side in terms of backing her up, speaking the truth, being real, working on getting out of your programming, these types of things. It's a call to urgency now more than ever to do your work, to be solid, to be strong, because this is what is going to be happening on a much larger scale, especially after Mama sends, which is close. She can't be down here anymore, everybody. She gets in more pain every day. She is holding off for humanity, but there's going to be a point where she can't do it anymore. And we all have to be ready. So that is why we do the streams, why the team, mom, everybody is preparing you for what is coming, and everybody has to be strong.